Fear is the biggest virus. It disturbs everything. If you are healthy, if you have fear, your vitality will go down. Let us try to have the common scientific lifestyle to increase our vitality. Now the India villagers are not having fear of corona at present. Therefore their vitality is not disturbed by these messages. But like yesterday news I was observing, that future is going to be like this. When this message, fear will spread in the villages, when majority of villagers will have fear, then it will be very difficult position. Therefore this video what I am going to explain today, how to take bath to increase vitality, how to breathe to increase vitality, how to use our eyes to increase vitality, how to do different activity in day-to-day life. For example, eating the food, using nose to experience smell of flower here and there, so many things. This is the general topic, it is very important. They are not knowing it. Now what is the important thing? Let us think of India and other nations of the world. In India, spirituality is spread, maybe right or wrong way, that is a different subject. But majority they believe what God will decide that will happen. Therefore majority are not having fear who are living in the villages. But who are living in the cities and having more facilities, they have more fear. And why they have no fear? Because they have this thought which is spread. Whatever God will decide, that will happen. What man proposes, it does not work. What God proposes, that is done. This is a general concept accepted by majority of the Indians. What the scientific nature, they don't accept this. Then what is better? Better is become scientific. But before becoming scientific, you must know the all laws, principles, how to protect yourself. If you are not having any laws and principles to protect ourselves, then better to believe this. I believe in God. When God will have, if God wants me to go from this earth, then nobody can stop. If my life is 10 years more, nobody can take me before. If you are not having scientific approach of living, if we are not being a state of fearlessness, good scientists, then we must accept this thought. It will reduce fear. But truth is this, now we are more awakened. All nations are interlinked through the network. People are listening more and more about the different countries, what is happening around. And try to listen them, then we realize India is not following those principles. Now they will start following it. The moment this message will spread in villagers, they will start having more fear. India has so much big population, when fear is spread, that will be dangerous stage. Fear is the biggest virus. It disturbs everything. If you are healthy, if you have fear, your vitality will go down. So let us try to have the common scientific lifestyle to increase our vitality. If you are taking bath, we take bath every day. When you are taking bath, if you have facility, then try to have hot bath. What should be temperature? Maximum what you can tolerate. Means it is good if you have little, put your hand, how much a hand can tolerate. Try to have the hot water bath, and during bath rub your skin sincerely all over. You will find effect of virus will disappear. But you have to try to massage with the hot water everywhere, corner of the nails of the finger, corner of the nails of the toes, and everywhere no part should be left. Where hairs are there like armpits and genital areas, you should have nice flash rub there also. But rub should not be emotional that you should get unnatural irritation. Therefore, we say where the two skins are touching, like thighs and abdominal area, where this touch is there, you have to rub hot water there also. Around the anal orifice, around the hips and everywhere. Moment you have rub, when you are having fast rub everywhere with the hot water, you will find the whole body becomes no virus. Body is free from virus. If you take twice bath, that is the best. If you have hot water bath twice, you do not need soap bath. If due to any reason you do not have hot water, then you have once at least soap bath. Good kind of soap, like any soap, not so cheap, not like cloth soap. Try to have the soap and apply it and rub it around 10 seconds everywhere. Then put the cold water and rub the water. When you are rubbing water on the skin around 20 seconds, then you will find that part is having no virus. Therefore, you can say each and every part, when you start rubbing from nails of the toes up to the head, maybe normal water, cold water, have nice rub. It will take around 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, you can keep your body free of virus. That is how to increase your vitality. Moreover, if you are rubbing the skin, you are increasing respiration through the skin. The skin becomes more active. When it tends to relax, you are activating respiration on the surface of the skin and muscles both. If there is some cartilage, when you are having tension, relaxing cartilage, you are activating respiration also there. Therefore, practicing tension relaxation, low grade tension, medium, then high grade tension, release high tension, medium and low. This, and start rubbing with the water, 10 minutes, your body will be perfectly vitalized. This is the one way how to have safety measurement. And when you tense, relax skin muscles, each and every part, then you are activating respiration. When you are activating respiration, you have extra oxygen. That is very helpful to increase our vitality. Then when you are having hot water bath, when boil the water, oxygen content decreases. In cold water, oxygen is more. Then why it is advised a hot water bath? Because hot temperature is more effective to remove virus than oxygen. Therefore, hot bath is very important. You should also try to drink the good hot water, which you can tolerate easily. Should not be burning hot, should be sufficient warm, which your fingers can tolerate. You should consume that kind of hot water in order to prevent a viral accumulation in the throat area, in the larynx area, in the trachea area, in the esophageal area. When you are having the gargling of the hot water, drinking hot water, you are protecting your eyes also, nose areas also, your lungs and stomach, everything. When you are having gargling, put salt also. Why you are putting the salt? Because when salt is there, water absorbs more heat. As well as salt is called the cleansing process also. Then why don't eat salt too much in the food? I want to clean the whole body. That is not here. We are gargling and spitting the water. We are not drinking it. When we are drinking the too much salty water, when salt goes in the blood and everywhere, we get lot of problem of many kinds that I will discuss in different chapter. Now, how to eat food in order to increase vitality? First, try to select the food, what is the best food to eat. That already is cooked here. I have given directions today, different kind of cooking today for few days. You will have roti and the brown rice, and they will liquidy dal. You will have only limited quantity, and mashed potato. They will put onion and garlic separately. When you go, you can select, you can take whatever you want. Tomato will be kept separately. You can take it. Therefore, you have to eat each food separately. If you are eating rice, take rice alone. Do not mix with any vegetable or any dal. Because when you are taking rice alone, amylase enzyme in the larva, saliva, it will work effectively. It will convert carbohydrate into glucose. Then you are utilizing amylase enzymes. If you are not chewing properly, amylase enzyme you are not utilizing. Therefore, you will eat roti separately, or rice separately, dal separately, mashed potato separately, chili separately, onion, garlic, if it is 2 instance, you can eat with anything, it's no problem. This is the way we are going to eat. Suppose that I don't feel taste until you mix everything together. Remember, you are wise. You are not going to eat for taste. Our aim is to eat to increase vitality, to demonstrate that you never become sick. If any problem you face, you can discuss with me. But today you are going to eat in that way. Because God has become food. God has become your presence. 2 dimensions of God, there is a meeting, congregation is going on. As 2 friends meet each other, there should be joy in meeting. When you see the food items, feel great joy that God in the form of food is now here. Now God in the form of fed tutus is here. Now there is going to be meeting of the 2-dimensional presence of God. Therefore, while eating, observe silence. When you are touching, feel it. Putting the mouth, you feel it. When you are chewing, you should feel it. When you are swallowing, you should feel it. It will increase your vitality. Today we are going to train our eyes. When mind is using the eyes to see the things. Each and every creation is unique in the world. You cannot replace it by the same creation. Suppose that we have flower. Flower nice, is healthy, is fresh. And one flower where petals are falling down. You cannot say this is ugly and this is good. Therefore, dried petals as well as green petals, both are equally great. Please never criticize that this is good and this is not good. I like this, I don't like this. Follow this principle of visual effect for all creations. Never have this thought, any creation is less important. Each and every creation manifestation of God. Try to select anyone. Like that, you will not find anyone in the world. Now, what is the value of that person? Infinite. Try to use our eyes in this way today. Then we are going to observe bath and food and eyes. This is for today, these 3 things you should important. Now we are going to practice few minutes. Further regarding how to increase vitality, how to overcome the virus effect, this chapter I am going to expand more and more. But I have given only 1%. That in the successive class I will complete it first. Now I am going to give you practice few minutes.